It is now 8:38. It's Pete. I've got the beat with you, and being joined right now by Ben Brown from Community Bank. Ben, how are you?
Pete, I'm doing fantastic, and good morning. Great to see you again.
It is good to see you too. It's been a while. And you brought a guest.
I did. So, we've been talking the last couple of months about a lot of the changes at Community Bank, and one of those includes people. So
Okay.
One of our more recent hires, she's been with us a couple of months now, is Amanda Kerr, and she is our retail market executive covering this area. So I wanted to bring her in today to share a little bit with us.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Pete. It's good to be here.
Now, let me ask you this. That's a pretty fancy title. What do you do?
Great question
Yeah,
right
what do
there.
you-
And it is a fancy title. So
So what do you do?
Amanda's got a big job, I'll tell you that.
I
So,
do. Well,
yeah.
I help our customers in the local branches. I work with 3 to 4 branches and just helping them improve their lives. And I do a lot of financial reviews with our clients to make sure that they are just improving their lives, and their finances.
Yeah.
So when you do these different things that you do with your clients, can you just kind of walk me through? Like somebody comes to you and says, "I need help."
Yeah, so a lot of times they come in for several things. They might have debit card fraud. They might have different changes in their life. If they're going through a divorce, that they lost a family member. So my job is really to make sure that we're providing an exceptional service, exceptional experience for all of our clients, no matter what stage of life they're in. And sometimes that even includes the home equities and refinancing something to help them with a home project, or maybe it's consolidating debt, whatever that goal may be through the conversation.
Is that process tedious, or can you make it?
Actually, it is very simple.
Okay.
Through our new and improved processes through Community Bank, it takes roughly a couple of weeks, I would say about 3 weeks to do our, complete the entire process from start to finish. So with our competitive rates now, they're very attractive and the process is very simple.
So, and I'll add to that, so we've got our folks in the branches, right?
Right, sure.
We call them universal bankers nowadays.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah,
All right,
there's
okay.
been an evolution in
I'll
banking.
have to remember that when I walk in.
Yeah, we used to have tellers, right, that just worked on a till.
Universal, I like
now
that.
they're universal bankers. So that means they can handle your transaction, they can help your accounts, they can handle fraud, they can do all sorts of stuff. And then we have our managers in our branches, and then the next level up is Amanda's position. So her job is really to be the white glove service. So if a problem can't be solved with the universal bankers, with the managers, Amanda's on it. So, she even, and I can't believe I'm saying this on the radio, but even the last couple of weeks, we've had some folks that were homebound and couldn't get out of their house, but they needed to sign some forms and do some documents. She drives to their house. She takes the forms to their house. She took flowers over a couple of weeks ago to a client that had an issue. So her job is really just to make sure that we are serving our clients how they need to be served. And it's pretty amazing. She works sun up to sundown. I get the texts, I get the emails, I get the calls, and but she's really empowered to take care of clients. That's what it's all about.
Oh, that is awesome. It really is. Now, I can't imagine. Okay, so you have to float from all the branches and obviously even
I do,
homes.
yes.
All right. So that's incredible, by the way.
She put some tires, put some miles on the tires. Yes,
Right.
exactly.
I bet she does.
Right.
So, but you're the universal
Bankers.
bankers
Yes.
that you have at the bank I deal with here. They're just wonderful. So I
great to hear.
can't imagine them going, well, I just can't handle it. But if they did, I know that we have a fail-safe person.
Exactly. You're right. You're
So-
right. Multiple layers of folks within the bank that are empowered to take care of clients. That's the goal, right?
And we're talking, by the way, with Ben and Amanda here from Community Bank. So tell everybody, too, about the website for those people that still may not get the concept of what you're doing.
Absolutely. So the website, cb.bank, right? Very simple and easy. It's a secure bank domain. And on there, one of the things that Amanda brought up is the home equities. And that's where we've talked about that before here,
Yes.
where you can borrow against your house. As the price of everything in the world seems to continue to go up daily and daily, there's things you have to do. You have to put the roof on. You have to fix the whatever. You need to pay for college or higher education. So the home equities come into play. And Amanda does a lot of those. She does them very fast, very efficiently, works with our branch teams to make that a smooth process as well. But you can apply online at cb.bank right at the top. So
See, I think that's why I asked you that question, but is this tedious? Because I think a lot of people, they hear that and obviously they go, oh, I would do this, but if I go there, I don't want to spend the whole day trying to figure this out.
Yeah, we make it very simple, and however the customer needs to communicate, we do the phone reviews. We've done a video review with the customer as well, and took the application over the phone. I do a lot through email, especially for our affluent clients and our top clients. So whatever that method of communication is, I'm willing to work with them on that.
How bad is the fraud now with credit cards and debit cards? Is this
continues to get worse every day? And
Yeah.
the most important thing we can do as a bank is just educate people. Don't click the links. Don't respond to the text messages if you don't know them. Don't give anybody over the phone any of your financial information. Never share your passwords. Things like that. And it but it happens every day. We've got a very large department that handles it internally, takes care of it, serves our clients, and we try to track it down and pull that money back if we can. So, but when you're in a situation, you're hit with fraud, I mean, it just takes over your life, right? I mean, you got to deal with it right
sure.
now,
Yeah.
and you got to fix it. And it's a lot of stuff to fix it. So we partner and try to help as much as we can.
I will tell you, several years ago, we got a call from the bank, community bank, and the lady had said, hey, did you just try to do this on your, and we're like, no.
Yeah. Right.
And it instantly stopped,
Yep.
and stopped the transaction, and then started going back through everything to make sure there was no previous stuff. you know?
Absolutely.
So
Yep.
we're very thankful that that even bothered to say, hey, this looks a little unusual, a little suspicious. Really.
And we view that as a big part of our job, right? We've got pretty advanced fraud detection systems in place that look through transactions in real time as they're happening and kind of monitor for out of place. And then we'll send a text message or we'll call. We've got an automated text message system. Some folks are like, hey, yeah, that's me. Stop bothering me. And we're like, okay, well, you can tone it down if you want. But other folks love it. They want every single text message, and they want to know exactly because it is so rampant. Right?
I agree, 110%. So if I want to get if I want to say, I've just heard you guys, and I want to get a hold of Amanda, and can you skip the steps, or do you go through the process?
No, you can. You can call Amanda direct, absolutely. So, or email her direct. I'll let her give her information out. No. Hey.
You don't want to put your cell phone out like
No,
that?
no.
Her bank cell phone. The easiest way actually is our client service center.
Yeah.
It's 888-223-8099.
Okay.
That goes to our group. They're out of Waynesburg. They're all here local. They know what the weather is outside. Our average seconds to answer, by the way, we're almost under a minute. I've been working on this last couple months. 76 seconds is our average to answer that phone call. And they can get you straight over to Amanda. So
That is
Absolutely.
awesome. That's awesome. And Amanda, thanks for coming in, but good luck to you.
Thank you for having me.
Make sure everything's okay. Yeah, I could just imagine some guy. Yeah, I heard you. I'm not getting to the bank today. Can you bring me a 6-pack and visit? I could just, if you put that phone number out.
Not that yet. Yeah.
You don't want that. You don't want to do that. One last thing before I let you leave.
Yeah.
Your drive-through.
Yes.
Those things are really nice.
The ITMs.
Yeah.
Did you try it
I
yet?
did.
All right. Right. Way to go. Way to go.
I broke my. I always like to go in.
Yeah. Right.
I like looking at everybody saying hi and talking. By the way, you have a guy down there, the one here in Chester. He's learning an instrument, and and I just absolutely love talking
Blake,
about
yes,
that.
absolutely,
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. So it's stuff like that I find out by. You can't do that through a drive-through, but I promised you I would try.
Yes,
so I tried.
yes. I'm glad you had a good experience. That's an interactive teller machine. It's the ATM, but you can go up to it during banking hours. You just tap the screen, and all of a sudden you have a virtual teller. There's a real person. They're here in our area. We've got a great group that's running those machines for us, and you can do almost anything you can do inside at that machine in your car.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Again, thank you for coming in. One last time for the website.
cb.bank.
Thank you for coming
Thank
in.
you.
Back,
Thank you, Pete.
Amanda.
Always a pleasure.
Really appreciate it.